Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Today we got some big news. Of course, talking Season 4, a little bit about our big update next week, but mostly Season 4. There are some massive spoilers. It's got to do with the Zero War comics and some other stuff, so I'm assuming if you're watching the video, you don't mind being spoiled. I'll give you a big warning before the Marvel stuff for sure. But right away, we just got confirmation that Hulkbuster appears in the next Fortnite times Marvel comics with a 7 look, and we know that Epic have been working on a new mech vehicle that can shoot, sprint, and block. So yeah, this is probably the next mech. We are probably going to be able to drive, to pilot this Hulkbuster next season. I think that's what's going down. It's a theory, but based on a bunch of evidence. So this is one of the leaks. There's a bunch of Marvel leaks. We've got 4 full pages, and we are going to go through them. That's the major spoiler, but this is separate from that. So that's number 1. Pretty exciting Season 4 vehicle right off the bat. Here's a little Reddit post I've had for a couple days saved up. All of these are most likely from a place called Pluxaria, which could be connected to the last reality. This is a full-on theory, but it's to do with mostly Clombos, and the most interesting to me is the Clombos, the place called Pluxarian, and then the Bloom Watcher from the trailer, right? And it's all basically to do with these I don't know, the spikes on the head of each of the characters. Maybe a bit of a stretch, but in case it comes true, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm just reaching for anything that hints towards the return of Clombo one day, right? We're all waiting for it. I hope they're related, and I hope we get to at least learn more about where they came from, if they're coming back as soon as Season 4. HypeX here. According to a well-known video games journalist, Teen Titans' Starfire might be coming to Fortnite on September 2nd. We'll know in just a few days here. If it's happening, we'll probably know in the update happening on Tuesday, right? Our next massive update, 21.5, the last big downtime update of the season. There is another update, 0.51, that should be a week after that, and then the new season, right? Around the 18th is when the new season's going to drop. So subscribe, turn your noties on. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. I'm your newsman. A reminder as well with the update, the pump shotgun should be making a return with this update, and the reason is they teased it in the announcement of Late Game Arena. What a legendary reaction. We are so pumped, and they capitalized pumped, to see you drop in at 8 a.m. Eastern on August 30th. Now, I think it's for sure coming back. It's just, is it coming back for the new Late Game Arena, or the returning Late Game Arena? We'll find out. We'll know by the time the update drops, of course. Just a few more days till we have that question answered. The new crew skin for next month, there's the reveal. This is what she looks like. What are your thoughts? I have seen very mixed opinions on this one, I gotta be honest. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan. Like, I know it's going based off of the Getaway LTM skin we've had in the past, which is a very popular skin. I know I'm forgetting the name. I always forget the names. There's too many these days. But with that being said, what are your thoughts out of 10? Let me know down below. As a subscriber, I'm okay with it. I'm not too excited about it. There's been better, and there's been a couple that have been a little worse. So that's my thoughts. Chapter 2, Season 4 launched exactly 2 years ago. It brought us 10 mythics, great Halloween event, Stark Industries POI, which was one of my favorites, Stark Rifles, again, one of my favorites, more vaults, great loot pool, live event was unreal, Gorgers, new skin landmarks as teasers, Marvel LTMs, and more. What do you rate this season out of 10? This was one of the best seasons, in my opinion, and I always say it, I'm not even a huge Marvel fan. It was just awesome. It was just fun. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, I liked it that much. And that's what I say, like, if we do get a Marvel season on the next one here, I'm okay with it, man. I'm very okay with it, right? Marvel season and throwback season are the two theories going right now. It might be a combo of both. We're still waiting to find out. We're learning more every day, including today. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that one as well? Let me know down below. Walmart listings have been spotted for the following upcoming Hasbro and Fortnite figures: Agent Jones, Punk, Sergeant Winter, Aerial Ace, Trooper, and Menace. All right, little update on the toys. Here's a big one. Again, related to the comics, a spoiler, but not reading out the pages just yet. Our first look at Geno. They published his design in the new survey even. So again, we have already seen what he looks like. I'm telling you, those survey skins that we talked about last video are always a big deal. His first official appearance will be in the Fortnite Marvel collaboration comic, either, you know, issue 4, which is the one we're talking about today, that releases in just a couple days here, or it will be in the final issue, September 28th. So with that being said, I've been showing you the concept art initially, and then some of the different styles we should see, because the survey skins, you know, there might be a couple changes when it actually releases, but a good idea what it looks like. He looks epic. Like, I like the concept art. He's obviously gonna have multiple styles, and the one where he's fully masked up, the full suit, I think it looks unreal, to be honest with you. This one fires me up a little bit. This is the leader of the IO. He's an evil dude. We know a lot of his goals, right? He wants the perfect civilization. He wants immortality. Some of the IO already have immortality. Actually, I believe all of them do, at least in the loop they do, right, in this reality. And I just can't wait to learn more. So that's a big one. Geno, maybe a battle pass skin, maybe a secret skin. Like I said in the last video, we are probably seeing some battle pass skins. Here is the context, the page. We're going to talk about it. This is what was leaked already. Geno says, "This is ridiculous. You are still my blood. Just ask and I'll let you live. Send you somewhere safe. Well, not this feral little creature who insists on stabbing me. It's starting to get extremely tiresome. I have a better idea. We'll send you somewhere, father." I can't tell. It's one of the sisters. I don't know if that's the Imagined or the Order, but they are obviously going to meet. Probably the Imagined, because I think we've seen a lot more of her in the comics so far. So, yeah, I don't know where this is from, but learning a little bit more, we are going to get to, I guess, encounter Geno in the books coming soon. Now, we're going to finish the video off with the major spoilers, like I said. These are the first 4 pages of the new Marvel comics. So, yeah, and there's some crazy good storyline reveals here. And sister, Spider-Man, you've been to Reality Zero before. What fresh, cold hell is this? I'm going to guess the Ice Moon, Sherry. We talked about it some when I was on the island. You undersold the iciness, Jones. From what I hear, it's usually much worse. Your friends Thor and Storm must be suppressing the cold. I can extend my force field a little. It won't keep all the weather out, but still, it'll help. Wolverine, get close. Of course, the Imagine says that, eh? Most times I'd be happy to, Imagine. But my healing factor should keep me alive, long enough for us to figure out where Dr. Doom went. He wouldn't have come here without a reason, and I smell molten metal that way. Here, a castle undisturbed for ages by the look of it. It's so covered with ice and snow, I wouldn't have noticed it if it weren't for the door. Doom must have used the Zero Shard to get inside and taken out the other security measures. Well, it'll make him easier to follow. At least we're out of the wind, now it just feels like a meat locker. Look around. Meat's not all they're preserving. Technology, artifacts, even beings. The only common thread is that they all seem deadly. This is a big lore thing right here. Over here, that's the Ice King. There he is. The Imagined Order always wondered what happened to him. He raised a bunch of hell on the island for a while, fought a molten lava sort of guy we called the Prisoner. It all led to the giant monster getting loose. I wonder if he's alive in there. Don't. He, of course, wakes up. Greetings, visitors and felicitations. To reach my throne room alive is an achievement indeed. No doubt you have questions. You have earned answers. I once had another name, but the Ice King is how I am known, and it serves well enough. Uncounted ages ago, brave allies and I began collecting items of power, things, beings, too dangerous to exist. My worst fears were realized when my staunchest comrade argued for using these items to alter realities to our liking. I was forced to freeze him, my other knights, and all we'd acquired within our fortresses. I brought my Ice Moon here, to a reality I believed isolated and safe. Weary, I turned the ice upon myself to sleep, at last, forever. But in a cosmic storm, a piece of the moon containing the castle in which I dwelled was sheared off. Fragments struck the island below. Of course, Season 7, Season 8, Chapter 1. As the ice melted, I awoke and perceived the danger. From my dungeons, the prisoner, my old ally, turned enemy, escaped. I battled him, attempting to stop him from unleashing yet worse dangers. I, of course, fail. Wow, the Prisoner, the Ice King, they used to be boys. They ended up turning on each other, and all these beings, these artifacts that are deadly, the Ice King possesses still to this day on the Ice Moon, and that kind of just solves a bunch of the storyline, specifically the Ice King. We'll go through the rest of the storyline reveals as soon as we know them. Subscribe, touch that like button, take care, talk soon, goodbye.